Have you ever wondered what all these markings on the bumpers, hoods, markers on the cars at auctions mean? Well, stay tuned because in this video I'm going to show you. So this is where it all starts. Right here I have a M5 BMW and I have it in one of my stalls. So what I'm going to do is I'm looking for prior damage. I gotta circle the prior damage so that way the customer can't come back and complain that it happened at the body shop, and then we're gonna have to repair it at the shop's expense. So this is part of the duty as being an auto body tech. This is what I have to do. I just walk around and look at prior dents, dings, scratches, and that way everybody in the shop knows that I was there as soon as I touched the car, as soon as I got it into my stall. That's why in the car auctions you'll see a lot of cars, especially with hail damage, with a bunch of little markings, a bunch of little circles. And this is for insurance purposes because we have to document it so the customer can't come back and say that it's part of the accident. So say they got hit on the right side, and then they try to claim it's the damage on the left side is part of the accident when clearly there's no way. Here's a good example of the hail damage I was telling you guys about. This is all moldings, everything is just damaged, and there's some that we could salvage with PDR, but not all of it. So usually these are total losses because it's just labor intensive. That's why you see a lot of them in the auctions, but they're easy to fix. I mean, it's time consuming, but you could do it at home if you could get it for a good price. And this is a nice Chevy Colorado. I believe this was a 2020. And this is just the prior damage that I had. This is a good example right here. This is a car and Copart, and all these arrows mean to focus and to look at the gaps so you can see the damage. And a lot of the times if the gaps are pretty big, there's a possible sign that it has structural damage, meaning the unibody or the upper frame rail or the fender apron, and that the X usually means replace because sometimes they'll be aluminum. And then right here you'll see that it says RNI, and RNI stands for remove and install, which means whatever needs to be replaced or repaired. That's why the hood it says RNI. And if you see an R and R, it means to remove and to replace. And when you see large areas like this circled, like in this case this quarter panel, it usually means that it has a buckle, some kind of damage, and usually it's the frame rails or somehow the rear body got pushed into the quarter panels, it opened them up, and that's why in this case in both sides they're buckled. And this one says REPL, which means replace. Sometimes it'll say R&R, and it's the same thing, it means remove and replace. And then right here is just checking the little marks on these. It means to check the gaps. See the little scuff marks that this bumper has. The door has a ding somewhere, and then the rear door has some kind of damage. And this is for insurance purposes, so that way when the car gets dropped off, we know what the prior damage was before we even put hands on it. If you guys learned something on this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment below, let me know what you guys think, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And I will see you guys for the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.